Setting Podcast.
And here we are, season 3, episode 1, baby. Frederick, what's up?
What up, cocksuckers?
What you been up to, man? Well, first of all,
smoking cigars, drinking,
yeah.
making fucking dank. The kids still say dank these days?
I just think you showed your age. I don't know if they say dank anymore.
Is it dank anymore? Is it lit?
Dank. Is it lit?
Is it poggers?
Poggers? Yeah, I never understood what poggers meant.
I don't know. My daughter says that shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, yeah, you know, my lame ass watches streamers and they'll be like, can I get poggers in the chat? I'll be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, fuck if I know. I'm 31, bro. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Well, the thing is, it'd be like 31-year-olds saying that shit, but they have like an audience of what, like
no, I grew up saying that shit's dope or it's tight or whatever.
Yeah, now we'd be like, oh, you're fucking old. Same thing, bro.
Well, eat my ass. Fucking, but yeah, dude.
That's a big hit.
No, today, dude, so yeah, this is episode 1. Motherfuckers, we're back. I hope you enjoyed your little break that we had from us. I know you're probably tired of hearing our fucking voices and shit.
No, they love seeing us. I'm the cute one, so.
Speaking of seeing us, we're, check out YouTube. We have everything on YouTube now, season 2. Make sure you comment.
Hi, Mom.
Leave comments or whatever the fuck you want to do to that. Talk shit about this cocksucker right here. Don't talk shit about me because I'll beat your ass.
He's a teddy bear.
And but no, dude, shit, dude, it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, but I think it was well needed. We took up a little longer than we thought because we thought we were gonna come back like the beginning of July. It's the end of July here. Well,
oh shit.
When you see this is August 1st. So
yeah, August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Monday, but yeah.
But yeah, it's great to be back. I think we've been working on some great shit, and as you guys know from the promo video, we got some great work here. Yeah, man, just up and up and up.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna take pictures of. We had this dope ass this big ass monkey
smoking a cigar.
Like he has a suit and shit. He looks kind of like Donald Trump. He has like blonde hair, doesn't he? He has like blonde hair. He's a chimpanzee and shit, and he has fucking glasses and he has a fucking fat ass cigar in his mouth.
It's fucking dope, bro. I remember Freddy just hit me up. Was like, hey, I'm gonna drop off this artwork I found at Ross. Goes away, drops it off. At first, I'm like, what the hell is that? And then the more I look at it, I'm like, oh, this shit's pretty fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, it's like I was out with the family. Shit. I like going to Ross because we're buying like bathroom shit. Like the matching soap dispenser and like the little hand soap or the bar soap holder and all that bullshit. The toothbrush holder. And we're walking down there and looking at the house shit and looking at the paintings and shit because we were putting paintings up in the kitchen and living room. And my daughter seen it actually. She was like, Freddie, look at this. I'm like, what? And I was like, holy shit, like grab it. Like fucking hold on to it. Nobody's taking that shit. Like we're taking it. And but yeah, dude, it's just fucking dope.
So as long as I've known Freddie, he's always talked up Ross. So and he's not even a fucking like he don't get paid for it. But he's like their biggest spokesman I fucking know. So going forward, if you guys ever feel generous, or if you guys don't know what to ever get Freddie for a birthday or anything, Ross gift card. This motherfucker lives there.
Hell yeah, dude, I love Ross.
He'll come down here and have something dope on and be like, Ross.
Definitely, dude, because
they have dope shit though. I can't lie.
They have nice ass shit. Like sometimes you could even find like, I'm ashamed to say it, but like I actually found it was not a knockoff, but it was like what do you call them, replicas maybe, like a Bears jersey.
Yeah,
it was a replica. It was a Mitchell Trubisky one. But hey, he was on the team. He was a starter at the time.
He was our starting quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? So, I was going to B-dubs drinking and shit, and I didn't want to go with just a Bears hat. Like, fuck, I got to buy a jersey, but I'm not spending $300 on a fucking real jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy that these people. Who's that quarterback we just drafted?
Jake Fields, you cocksucker.
So, dude, I don't keep up with shit like that. Well, people bought his jersey off as soon as he was drafted. It's like, you're buying that like fucking. Official jersey for how much, and you don't even know if he's gonna pan out.
I mean, we got at least rookie contract, 4 years at least?
Yeah, but what if he they use him and they don't even end up starting him the whole time?
Hey, as long as he's on the team for 4 years and I get my 4 years out of it, I'm fine, all right, bro. I ain't buy a jersey, but still, like, I'm not gonna pay $200 for a fucking authentic jersey. I don't care who it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I fucking love Ross. A lot of people go there all the time, and I see why, because they got name brand shit. You find dope ass like fucking chimpanzee are with fucking cigars in their fucking mouth and
Yeah,
shit.
like where else you gonna see that shit?
Actually, I
at?
think I got that one from Ross too.
Oh, yeah. What he's referring to is another artwork we have behind our bar, which is dope as hell. It's like a bunch of beer bottle caps.
Yeah.
All just like stylies that like
shit,
it looks
yeah.
dope as shit. So
Yeah, I'll take a picture of that too, and I'll put it on our Instagram and all that shit. But like, yeah, dude, like we cleaned up our little
little lounge area,
Lounge
or the
area and
little
shit.
hangout area for the
hangout
guests.
area and shit.
Like, so if you're ever a guest on, you could bring whoever you want. You have a little area for them to hang out. Just make sure they're not loud, because sometimes you have people that are loud as shit in Freddy's ear.
Alex.
Eating fucking park rides and shit.
No, but yeah. No, dude, but what's up, man? How you been? What you been doing for these past 2 months besides hanging out with me? Which was like every day those past 2 months.
Oh, I've been doing good. I'm drinking a beer, but I've been watching my health. Happy to say I'm down like 30 pounds now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I know it don't look like it, but I feel it. Definitely. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I'm getting there. Also went to fucking Fargo, North Dakota for my niece's graduation. Shout out to Janaya. We're proud of you.
I think you spoke about that, right, last season? Oh,
Yeah,
because, yeah, we had said, I had said I was going to Tennessee, which I ain't never going. And then you had said you were going to North Dakota and shit.
Yeah, that town, that place is weird, man.
It's like flat as shit out there.
It is. It's very fucking dry out there too. There ain't much going on.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that's weird to me that I didn't expect from Fargo, North Dakota, is there's a lot of Somalians up there.
Somalians?
Somalians, yeah. That's how they said it out there. Somalians, yeah.
Where are they from?
Africa.
Mm.
Yeah, Somalia, I believe it's Africa. Don't come at me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's because yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't there a country in Africa called Somalia?
Yeah, so it is from.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah. So,
All right.
trying to make me feel stupid. No, playing. But no, that was a pretty nice trip. It was fun. Got to hit the Dalles on the way back. Went with my mom and dad because my original plan wasn't gonna go to North Dakota, but my dad wanted to drive and he didn't know how to work the GPS, so he's like,
He's had a TomTom and shit.
what?
I think he still had a TomTom.
Well, he used to. If I didn't go with him, I would have to print him up a MapQuest. You remember the old school
damn.
MapQuest shit? So I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll go. Why not?
You guys should just went to the gas station and bought like atlases.
You know what? My dad probably would have.
Definitely,
Fuck that
dude.
shit, bro. It was so simple drive too. It was a straight shot. So if you guys want to go to Fargo, North Dakota, it's a straight shot. Just take the fucking signs towards Wisconsin and then follow them when they change to wherever you're going. But
Yeah, no thank you. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to North Dakota.
yeah, there's nothing to do there, bro. And I don't understand. Now I see commercials all the time. Come to Fargo, North Dakota. There ain't shit to do up there.
I've never seen the commercials saying come to Fargo, North Dakota. Isn't that where that movie Fargo's from? Does it take place in there?
What would give that away, Freddy?
No, is it though?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't watch it. That's why I'm just.
Yeah.
I just remember hearing Fargo. I'm like, well, Wells and Fargo some shit.
Well, it was Fargo, North Dakota.
No, but what's that bank called?
Oh, Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, right?
Is that? I don't know if that's made. Is that from? Did they start in in Fargo? Probably.
I don't know. Who gives a fuck? I don't bank with them anyways. But no, that just dawned on me right now that movie Fargo is fucking made in Fargo, North Dakota. Huh. Still not gonna see it.
No, that's a dope. It's a classic,
Was
but
it?
you know me, I'm a fucking movie nerd, so.
Yeah. Well, anyways, since you're a bitch,
Me.
so like we got this cigar from I know we spoke about him last season, from Society Cigar Lounge right here in off of Holman, on Holman in Hammond. He gave us a cigar and we're chilling one day. I think we're watching a fight, right, or some shit.
Yeah, we were watching. That was the time we watched the fight. Yeah.
Okay, we're watching a fight. I forgot what fight it was, but he gave us gave me a Don Rafa from Nicaragua. It's definitely a full body. It's box pressed because it's like squared and shit, rectangular type shit, whatever you could say. And it's a Maduro wrap, so it is a full body. It's strong. It's really good. It's smooth. I've never had a Don Rafa. I've heard of them before. Excuse me, but for my first time having it, it's pretty fucking good, dude. I would definitely recommend this to the people who like really heavy body
bodies.
cigars and full body cigars and check it out.
Today I have. I think we've had it on the show before. It's Rocky Patel Royale. It's pretty good. It's a full body. It has a nice flavor to it. I like the aftertones and leaving in my mouth and shit. I don't know if I fucked up the burn or it was just burning weird, but
Sometimes it's like the way you light it,
yeah.
or sometimes it could be you could have got like a tight spot, or maybe a very loose spot, and it canoes. That's what they call it, canoes, when it burns like on one side and the other side doesn't burn, so they call it canoeing.
That's the only thing. Other than that, this is a good stick. I fuck with it. Well, we fuck with Waka Patel anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if it's a really good stick, if you keep smoking it, it should even out by itself.
It probably
but
will.
If it doesn't, whatever, I'll keep buying her shit. But man, dude, yeah. So this season is gonna be, I think, a long one. We have a couple special things, you know, the promo you guys watched. We have that giveaway. You know, we still need to give that out. And then we're going to have our 25th episode anniversary coming soon. Like I said, this is just the first episode. So this would make, 21 episodes? Yeah, because we don't count the promos.
Number 21.
21. So another 4, and then we'll have a 25th anniversary bullshit, whatever the fuck you call it. And then we're not sure what we're going to do for that one yet, because obviously we haven't recorded that one yet. I think it'll just be me and you, maybe.
Yeah, well, we'll have a little. Well, it'll be a little festive. We'll have some special stuff going on. Maybe another giveaway in that.
Maybe we could do a recording without our shirts. Maybe. Put like a 25. I'll be like, you be the 2, and I'll be the 5 or something.
We'll see. Leave in the comments if you guys want to see that.
I'm not gonna take my shirt off. Fucking.
I'm man enough to do it, bro. I'll do it.
Fuck it, I'll do it too. I don't care. I got tattoos anyways, all over my fucking body.
No, so it'll be so pasty. We won't even need the lights for me, bro.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! You probably reflect your pasty skin to like the camera and shit.
My big ass titties and shit flopping around.
Hell yeah, keep talking, bro. My meat's getting hard as fuck right now.
Ooh,
but
problematic.
No. But yeah, dude. So I know I talked to so this happened like a week ago, and I want to talk to not talk to him. I fucking talk to him every day, but. Remember that I want to share with you guys that dream I had. Remember?
Yeah. It's a pretty fucking awesome dream.
Yeah.
He just texted me. I was like, "What the hell?" So go ahead, tell your story, my guy.
So it's crazy, and I have like an interpretation for it. You know, sometimes you have like really vivid dreams, and this was super vivid. And the only reason, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you every fucking dream I ever have, but like this one in particular, not saying that's gonna become true, it's not gonna come to fruition or anything like that, but you know, it just really stood out to me because I'd never had this dream before. Sometimes you have recurring dreams, or sometimes you have like the same dream over and over where you're falling or you're running or whatever the fuck. It was none of that. Shit happened a couple weeks ago, and you know, so I was sleeping, and so it just starts off with me and like this other dude, right? Like I don't even know.
Of course, it wasn't me because he don't care about me. No, I know.
But it wasn't. But see, that's the thing. Maybe that person, or because it wasn't really like a person. Like I knew it was a person, but at the same time,
it was just like a silhouette. You said, right?
Maybe, yeah. But I just can't put a face to it.
Yeah.
And I can't put like a skin color or a body type to it or what he was wearing. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was like another guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it could have represented you in a much thinner form. But but you know what I'm saying?
Miss a beat.
But anyways, like we're climbing up. It's like a mountain or whatever, right? It's like a fucking mountain or like a mountaintop, like a monument or some bullshit. I don't know what it was, but it was like storming. It was raining. You know what I'm saying? Cloudy as fuck. And then we're climbing this fucking thing. And I just remember like how tough it was to get up there. Like obviously I'm fat as fuck, so me climbing up a mountain is like really hard and shit, right? And I'm like just like forcing myself to get up to the top and shit. And we get to like this. It's like a cave opening or something, and it's like a flat, just like maybe not granite maybe or something, but just like a smooth surface, kind of how you would think like a countertop would be, you know, something like that.
It was almost like marble-ish, right?
Yeah, maybe, but it was just I don't really remember what it was, but it was just like smooth concrete or whatever it was, and there was like a big fucking like dungeon door or something, and I go in there, and fucking like Joe Rogan's there.
And as you guys know, Joe Rogan is like our biggest inspiration.
Definitely, you know, like I listen to Joe Rogan all the time. I listen to a lot of his shit. You know, I listen to his comedy. You know, I have Spotify Premium, so I like.
Let me add, I think he's like, I think as far as comedian, because I know he's very well known for his podcast.
Yeah,
but I think he's very underrated as a comedian. His shit that's on Netflix and Amazon, it's fucking hilarious.
It's funny as shit, dude. And like I like to listen to his what do they call them? I forgot they call them already. They're their audio.
Is the albums like
Yeah, albums. There you go. There's comedy albums.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like you would like a regular album, like a music album. But if you look up like any
big name comedian, they
yeah, any
pretty much
comedian,
have
like-
their like comedy albums. It's usually like from a live show,
yeah,
and then they'll take it and they'll put it on vinyl,
Yeah.
or you might even find it like on Spotify or Apple Music.
yeah, that's where I find out Spotify and shit. But anyways, so so Joe Rogan was there, right? So like obviously I'm like holding back tears, for excitement because.
That's the man right there, yeah.
Not saying that I want to be like him or we want to be like him or have, but like just imagine like if like just two guys from fucking Northwest Indiana were to make it on a show like that of that caliber.
You gotta put it this way: like if you're an upcoming rapper,
Right.
and you have a dream that you meet like Kanye or Drake or
Or your favorite
Wayne or
rapper.
somebody, there's somebody that you look up to. So
Definitely, and like just like holy shit, like he didn't really speak, but I knew it was him, and I was just like was so excited, and everything else, and then somehow he got up and we walked back to this platform when we first walked in, and like I look outside like through the back part of it, there's like a whole cave, not just closed cave, it was open, and it's just like a beautiful silhouette of like like grassland, and somehow we were in Utah. I don't know why, but I remember him saying Utah, and we were in Utah or whatever. I've never been to Utah. I would like to go to Utah. They got beautiful mountains and shit out here.
because you're a big jazz fan.
I
I'm
mean,
just playing.
I do like jazz. Is Louis Armstrong? No, he's blues. No, it is jazz. Louis Armstrong?
What?
Jazz music, Louis Armstrong?
No, I'm at the basketball.
Oh.
Team.
I thought I meant jazz music. Because
No.
I just actually recently just bought a Louis Armstrong vinyl.
Yeah, I need to get more. I'm gonna get blues and jazz vinyls for my collection.
Definitely. You know what? We should have an episode we just talk. Anyway, that's another thing. Yeah, let me
we'll put that in the books.
So anyways, so like we walk in the back of the cave part, whatever, it's open, and then it's we're in Utah. You see like a beautiful fucking landscape, like fucking birds chirping and shit, flying everywhere. There's like elk and like moose or whatever, like fucking running around. It's just like super nice, right? Like something you would see like in a picture, like a show or whatever. I just remember thinking to myself, like I felt so happy. I felt so like at peace.
accomplished, right?
Yeah, just like at peace. It was like so beautiful watching some scenery I've never seen in my life. It was just so vivid. Dreams especially, they're so vivid. So then finally we get down, but we don't climb down. We're just like poof, like we're down on the ground and we're walking to like a fucking building or something. And like I just think to look back and you see like the monument again that we just climbed or came down from. And I was like, fuck, dude, it looks so beautiful. And I remember taking my phone out and taking a picture of it. And then we walk in this building, and I think we're looking for Joe. I was like, where the fuck's Joe at, right? But this whole time, that person that was in the dream with me was just standing there. So we go inside this building looking for Joe, and then it's like a BMV, bro. It's like busy. Phones are fucking going off. Like fax machines are going off. Like papers are. You know what I'm saying? Remember like that scene? Have you seen Fun with Dick and Jane?
Yeah.
Remember that scene where he just went on news and did that whatever fucking fucked up the whole company and like everyone's going crazy,
Yeah, so
shredding
like
papers.
that, right?
It was like that. It was like chaotic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, where am I? And then finally we get this help from this lady. We get help from a lady, and I'm like, excuse me, like, you guys help me, because everyone's like not paying attention to you. And then she had like attitude. She's like, yeah, what can I help you with? I'm like, looking for Joe or whatever. And then she was like, oh, I don't know, you gotta talk to that person over there. So like, what the fuck? So finally we go over there, talk to that
Sounds about
person.
right.
Yeah. And then I think, I don't remember too well, I think she just said, she pointed, I think, but didn't even say anything. She pointed that way. And then we end up going somewhere else. We go into like a conference room, and it was like a actual podcast setup, right? And we're like, holy fuck, we're here. Like we fucking made it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're at the Joe Rogan podcast. Like we're gonna tell
Record an episode with Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be fucking amazing. Like we're gonna not become famous, but we're gonna, a lot of people are gonna know us. So and then this lady. So I sit down. Actually, like this. I sit down here. Joe's like right here in front of us. The dude that's in my dreams sitting right here, and then this lady sits next to us, and she's like a producer, I want to say, but which is weird because if you guys listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, he says all the time, like, it's just me and Jamie.
Yeah.
There's no producers, there's no team, there's no nothing. It's just them two, and he does the content, and Jamie does all the editing and everything else, right? So I'm just like, holy fuck, it's gonna happen, you know. And then this lady sits down next to me and like is like making a list of saying like, oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't show emotion, you can't cry, you can't, you know. And Joe's just like, what the fuck? Like, he's getting pissed off, and I could tell, right? He's like getting irate and shit. And then like these big like producers come, like I guess the people that pay the money to get the production done and everything else, like the obviously white guys in like suits and shit or whatever. Yeah. And then that's all I remember. I woke up and shit. And then I was speaking, and then after that I spoke to you and shit, and I told you what I thought what was interpreted by that.
Yeah, so go ahead and let everybody know, of course, why I knew you were going to.
Yeah. And so like it's crazy because like me thinking about it the whole day, I'm just like, why the fuck did I dream about that? About that. Like, you get to thinking like, okay, well, I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast that day, and the day before that, you know what I'm saying? So maybe because it's in my mind, and because we're doing podcast shit every fucking day, basically every day, coming with ideas, trying to make content, everything else. So, I have like podcasting shit in my head all the time, so maybe that's why I dreamt about it. So I interpreted, obviously it could be totally wrong, but my interpretation of it was like, me and the other person who was there, I interpret it as it could have been, Chris, because, me and him do this together. And then like we're climbing up this fucking big monument thing, this big, mountaintop or whatever the fuck it is. And what I thought was like, that's the climb that we're going through right now working hard to get to that level of where, he's at right now, Joe Rogan, I'm talking about. To get to that level, or anybody his level that does like funny ass like podcasting or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what I interpreted like the landscaping was him showing us like what the fruits of our labors could be, you know what I'm saying?
Like, this is what you could have if you work hard and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, definitely. This is the world is yours, sky's the limit, and we were high up, so that could be the sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought. And then the way down, kind of looking back, it's kind of like reminding you, like, that he gave me a taste of what that was, seeing the landscaping and everything else. That's a taste of what you could have. So me looking back was remembering that little taste that I had of me looking at the beautiful landscape. And then going to that little B&B situation, whatever it was, like waiting. You hate waiting, but sometimes things don't come to you. You can't get rich overnight. You can't become famous overnight. Well, unless you do TikToks and shit, right? I guess you can become famous overnight.
Yeah, if you do stupid that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you have
saying?
a big booty, I'm sorry.
But so that's what I interpreted as far as that part is, being in the DMV, waiting to get to that scenery, waiting to get to that mountaintop, waiting, to maybe become something out of this or whatever, and then finally going to like that scene of us sitting down and like we finally made it, but and then you have a producer saying you can't do this and that, and to me I interpreted that as like, say whatever the fuck you want to say, don't be scared to be yourself, and especially don't let nobody else who isn't even in this podcast, who doesn't even do anything for us or do anything to make this podcast better. Don't let them decide.
Don't let them dictate you.
Yeah.
You be you.
You or what you're doing, your content or whatever.
And if you look at all the guys that we, quote unquote, look up to.
Yeah.
And, listen to, like, what is it? Like, well, of course, Mike Tyson, of course, he's a boxer, but everybody, I don't know if you guys know, but the people that do know, there's a podcast called Mike Tyson, Hot Boxing with Mike. And he's, he's true to himself. Joe Rogan, he's true to himself.
Yep.
Two Bears One Cave?
Two Bears One Cave with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura.
They're themselves. So don't hide who you are.
Bobby Lee and he's in fucking
Bobby Lee's fucking crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a few. There's obviously a lot more comedians out there and other people. You know what I'm saying? But to me, just don't let nobody dictate what you do in life or in your hobbies or whatever. Like, nobody could tell you what you should do, because if that's the case, they should be doing the same thing, and with anything, what I'm saying, it could be a single mom, you get a lot of people tell you, especially family, like, hey, you should do this, you should do that. Like, this, first of all, it's your kid, you could do whatever you want with him or her, it's your choice. It's yours, right? So with this is being our podcast. We're the ones spending money. We're the ones, we're in the negatives right now. We haven't got no money from this shit.
And
we're not selling anything. We're giving out fucking cigars and shit. It's fun.
Yeah, this is what we've been talking about for a while. Like, even before we even started recording, I remember because we thought we were gonna come out around like Thanksgiving time. I think we did, but it was just something we were thinking of like doing. We might end up doing it this Thanksgiving where we wanted to do like a food giveaway for like unfortunate people. Like this is what we think about, like and think about doing. We're not selfish people. We're not here for the money, as we said 100 times. I know we sound like broken records, but we're here because this is what we enjoy doing. We like putting smiles on people's faces. I don't know, what that says about our character, but this is what we like doing, and this is fun. Like, when we playing the game, we just sometimes forget we're fucking playing the game. We just talk, so that's kind of how this came about. Like,
yeah,
fucking, hey, why just talk if nobody can hear? Let's take our conversation and show everybody this shit. So I love when he reached out to me and told me about that dream he had and how he interpreted it. It really, like, I don't know, it just made me fucking smile. Like, it made me think, like, it was just like dope to hear. Like, I don't know, it just made me more eager to do more shit. I think right after that we just start talking about stuff that we want to do going forward with the podcast.
Yeah. Like, I know when when that happened, like the next when I woke up that morning, I texted him damn near right away and shit. And because I wanted to remember it, and now that I wasn't even gonna say it, but I was like, fuck it, I'll say it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I wanted it to be recorded. Now it's recorded, so whenever forget about it, I could always go back to this episode and remind myself of it. Because sometimes you get tunnel vision, and sometimes you forget about the things or the people that you came up with and people that helped you out and everything else. So this is like serves as a reminder that obviously you only see us two, but there's plenty of people, our friends and shit, family that are behind us, 100%. They give us ideas, and not, they're not intrusive. They're not, like kind of nudging and pushing. They're just giving ideas.
Yeah, they won't tell us, hey, this is what you guys need to do. This
right.
Like, hey, how about this? This seems like a good idea. And then even if we don't like it, they don't sit there and try to convince us. They just go, okay, yeah, it was just an idea, but here, how about this one?
Yep.
And we do take, like, as they know, we do take some of their ideas and go forward with them. So
yeah, definitely. So
we have that group chat that we always getting ideas from each other.
And it's just like crazy, man. Because like I said, it's we're doing something that we love. And just to have that dream, like out of nowhere, it's like it was like an eye opener to me. It was like you're doing the right thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually shit would come. If it doesn't, whatever. Like, again, we're still going to do it. Even if we stop doing the podcast after the season, we're still going to come down here, chill, smoke cigars, whatever. And shit. And that's what it is. But I thought that was a cool dream to have,
Awesome.
And hopefully I have some more. But yeah, dude, it was, that was cool. It was just a little, like I said, a little eye-opener. Hopefully this inspires some people, maybe one at least, to kind of do what they do. Oh, I was gonna say too, I forgot. I was kind of rambling there, but
that's what this is for.
Remember when before we started like a recording and shit, and I would listen to other people's podcasts, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" And I would like call you or text you like, "Dude, we have to do this shit now."
Yeah.
Like it
lit a fire.
It lit a fire in my ass, and like it kind of did that again. Like, even though we're already, have a studio and this and that and recording already and stuff.
But it lit a fire to improve on what we already have
right.
going.
Right, yeah.
And that's what we want to do. Like, we said it in the promo. Every season, every week, we want to have something bigger and better. Because, that's what it's all about moving forward. Yep. It's not about regressing back to what we were. We want to keep going back for better and bigger, better and bigger and better. That's why I got fatter as older as I got, because I wanted to get bigger and better.
That's the reason?
Yeah, that's I was always told that I should have been a stand-up comic.
By who?
A lot of people, but what though? I prefer to sit. Dad joke, 30-year-old joke. I'm not even a dad. All right, shout out to my dad, man.
Bro, if I have nothing else to say, I would have just fucking ended there. Like, honestly, just ended there. That was horrible. Don't ever fucking do that again.
Hey, man, I'm half white.
No, but yeah, dude. I'm just super excited again, and just keep a lookout for everything. For these episodes coming out. Like I said, so he has a better computer now, so we could as these episodes come out, the episode
These will probably more than likely be premiering with the episode.
Yeah, well, because we do like, obviously you've guys listen to our episodes before, and fucking some episodes are like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
6 hours.
6 hours. So, it might take a little longer to update to YouTube because it's just such big
uploads, big files.
Yeah, big files. That's the word I was looking for. So
The
it might
one
take
that
hours.
The one that took a minute was Jimmy's. Then as of now, the one that took a minute was Jimmy's, but because that was like what, 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, I think so. That one took a long time for it for it to upload on YouTube, but
we'll get it there.
Yeah, definitely. Because I know a lot of people don't, or a lot of old people that listen to our shit don't really have like Spotify, Apple. They prefer to watch it.
Yeah, so they rather watch it on YouTube. So that's why and definitely we want. Part of the first things when we talked about the podcast is Freddy's plan. His vision was that we would have a YouTube and have the videos. So it's just awesome that we're actually to the point to where that's more fully realized now, and it's going to be more of a consistent thing than what it was the first couple of seasons where they just got up there when they could. Now we're going to try our best, knock on wood, I'm going to get them up there as soon as these ones premiere, if not a couple of days after, but they will be up there more consistently than before, which is great going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys just know, we have pretty good quality video for what we're recording it off of.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I think so, shit. But yeah, if you guys listen to this shit and decide like, man, you know what, I want to be on it, hit us up. YouTube, or you can hit us on YouTube, I guess, but our social media, our Facebook page especially,
Instagram, TikTok, anything like that, just DM us and we'll see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Trust me, I see those notifications, I open them up right away.
Yeah.
I get all excited and shit. Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, but shit, you have anything else you wanna?
I should have saved that joke for right now, huh?
Yeah. Well, I got something else I want to say, but I just want to know if you have anything to say.
No, man, this is awesome. I think what we're doing here is awesome, of course, and shout out to everybody that's come be part of it. Most of the people that we hit up are very receptive and really excited to come on the podcast. As you'll see, some of our guests coming up, just reaching out, and I like doing this too because it helps us. Like, there's a couple people on this season you'll see that I haven't talked to in a while. And I hit them up and then told them about this, and it helps, like, rekindle, like, not to say we were on bad terms, because we weren't. It just helps to rekindle, like, it gets you talking to people again.
Yep.
And it starts that friendship, and it's pretty cool to keep in touch with people, and this is a way to, like, start that, and there's a support from people that I haven't talked to in a minute, seeing them support, share the stuff, and it's like, damn, I haven't talked to them in a minute, and they're being supported. Like, it shows you that people are good out there. Like, surround yourself by people like that, man.
Yep.
Because this is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and the last thing I wanted to say, it's kind of, I mean, obviously it's bad news and shit. So today is the 26th of July. So this episode will be coming out August 2nd, and which is next Monday. So this past Saturday, I had another death in the family. My cousin Rolando Castro.
Rest in peace.
Definitely, you actually met him.
Yeah, I met him. He helped us when we were first starting. Before we even started recording, we tore down this whole basement. We stripped it of everything, and we needed to get a lot of trash taken out. And Freddie had made a post, and I guess his cousin hit him up, and he helped us move a bunch of stuff out. Really nice guy. I only met him that day, but came off as a real genuine cat, real nice cat. Go
yeah,
get
and
her
then you
for
met
sure.
his father too, my uncle.
Yeah, Freddie's uncle came down here a couple of times to do the door for us and to do the ventilator. He's a really nice guy as well, really dope dude.
Yeah.
So it's just horrible fucking news to hear.
Yeah, definitely. And he just, he was a young kid, good kid. He just turned 20 years old. I think it was July 21st, which was last Wednesday. Um, Fortunately, he passed away 2 days later after his birthday on the 23rd, which was this past Friday. I got the news broken to me when I was at work. I got called by a childhood friend, which is his aunt. And, it's just very unfortunate, that a young life was taken away, you know, so early. He was a hardworking kid.
Definitely a go-getter for sure. I could definitely tell that about him.
Yeah, definitely was a tragic car accident that took his life. And, it's don't take life for granted, guys. This is the fourth death I had in my family. In this past couple months, from March to now. Don't take life for granted.
Definitely.
Life is really short. You never know what's gonna happen. Just always stay alert. There's always somebody who looks up to you, even though you don't know it. It could be a friend's kid. It could be a little cousin, your own kids, your own family members, friends, somebody. So definitely be careful out there, guys. I want to give my condolences, obviously, to my family, especially to my uncle, my aunt. I know they're going through it a lot.
Same here,
It's
man.
their only
family.
their only son. So
yeah, that's hard. That's really hard.
he leaves back a lot of family members. Not just cousins. Because he has a lot of them. But his aunts and uncles, his nephews and stuff, and cousins of his own and shit. So just want to say condolences to my family. I love you guys. Love everything we do here. We're gonna support you guys all the way. And I actually wore my red cap today because I guess I just found out his favorite color was red. And so I wore my red Cincinnati hat today for him. This is to commemorate him, and everything. So love you guys. This has been the Smoke Section Podcast. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Smoky Section Podcast.